thank everyone for coming. Obviously, we like announcements like this. I'm going to ask Jeff to say something in just a minute, but we're very proud of Windstream and the growth that they've had. We're proud of their continuous acquisitions. We're proud of the fact that they have a headquarters here. And today's announcement is really a twofold good news announcement. One, it's a retention of 300 really good paying jobs that frankly could go anywhere, and but for a lot of loyalty and a lot of great quality of living and a lot of great AEDC people and a lot of great legislators who have made lots of this possible, it's not inconceivable that we would be losing 300 good high-paying jobs in a headquarters. But in addition to that, we're gaining 210 also good high-paying new jobs. And let me tell you something as important as 510 jobs, good jobs. The entire idea, and I was telling Jeff about this earlier, the entire idea of having a headquarters of a company that touches so many different areas of our country is a big deal for Little Rock and is a big deal for Arkansas. Because the influx of people from their locations, both their employees as well as their vendors, as well as their customers, as well as people that they have business dealings with, the influx of those folks in and out of our city, in and out of our state, has a ripple effect across our entire economy in ways that, that frankly, few of us understand or appreciate. But Jeff understands it. I now understand it. I've understood it since a few years back. And as a result of that, in addition to the jobs, the location of the headquarters and the ramifications for that in terms of the impact on our economy is not to be underestimated. So with that, let me give you the boss, Jeff Gardner.
Thank you all for coming today. This is an exciting day for Windstream as well, and we do appreciate the support that we've gotten from everyone here, the state of Arkansas, the city of Little Rock. Thank you, Governor Beebe. Good morning, everyone. I'm very pleased to announce today that Windstream has decided to make Little Rock its permanent home. As a part of the decision to keep our corporate headquarters and employees in Little Rock, we also expect to add about 210 jobs statewide over the next 2 years. You recall that Windstream was created in July of 2006 when Altel spun off its landline division and merged it with Valor Communications, which was based in Irving, Texas. As we were launching the new company, we were very fortunate to find office space in Little Rock, and that's been our home for the last 5 years. We have signed a 5-year lease at the time to rent approximately 115,000 square feet of office space from Fidelity, the former Systematics campus in West Little Rock on Rodney Parham Road. Since then, we've acquired 5 out-of-state companies and now provide communications operations in 23 states. When we started Windstream, we were in 16 states. Now we're in 23, so virtually half the country. We're really excited about the great growth opportunities that we've had. These acquisitions presented our senior leadership team the opportunity to evaluate our permanent headquarters decision, looking at where our businesses were operating, what was in the best interest for our employees and for our shareholders, of course. We stepped up our review in February because our lease with Fidelity was coming up. And we had a May 1st deadline to exercise our option on another 5 years in Little Rock. In the end, after careful analysis, we decided that the best course for the company was to remain in Little Rock and in Arkansas. We appreciate the strong support we have received from the city of Little Rock, the Little Rock Regional Chamber of Commerce, and the state of Arkansas, in particular, Governor Beebe. I want to thank Governor Beebe and Mayor Stadola for their commitment to creating and maintaining a business-friendly environment where companies like Windstream can find and attract the talent we need to succeed in today's competitive business environment. It is truly a great pleasure for me on behalf of all of our employees. And today, Windstream, as I said, is in 23 states with 9,500 employees. It's a great pleasure to reaffirm Windstream's commitment to Little Rock and to Arkansas. Thank you very much.
Help me welcome the mayor of the city of Little Rock, Mayor Stodler.
Thank you very much, Governor. I am indeed excited as the mayor of the city to not only thank Jeff Gardner and Windstream for that strategic decision that has great impact on our city and our community, but also the addition of over 210 jobs, good paying jobs. And you know, when we talk about why a business such as Windstream decides to locate in an area and to stay, we know what's happened in Northwest Arkansas with corporate headquarters. We know what that does to help build up an area. And so it is critically important, and I am glad that the quality of life issues that the city lends to the opportunity to create and attract the type of talent for these kinds of 21st century jobs is so very, very important to the whole big picture. When Jeff wants to recruit the type of quality to come to this community, he's got to know that the city and the community have those kinds of offerings that really make a home. They make a neighborhood, they make going to work a pleasure. And so I want to say that these kinds of broadband and communication type jobs are so very, very important to the future. The education and the educational talent that we have here. I'm glad that we can be a part of a team. That team has been working very, very successfully over the last several years, the last 4 or 5 years, in really coming up with a way to attract and continue to do this. I mean, we're excited. I know the governor always says, golly, there's another one coming to Little Rock, and I have to kind of beat my chest and say, yep, that's right. We're happy to do that. We're happy to see that happen. The talent from AEDC and the governor's office, the Chamber of Commerce, and the city together is a great Three Musketeer approach to bringing quality jobs to a wonderful area and helping me make Little Rock the next great American city in the South. Thank you very much. Thank you, Jeff.